Yo, you are watching the Screamingfish here, guys, and today it is October the 21st, which is the day, Back to the Future 2 came out, I guess. Yeah. So, I'm reviewing Back to the Future, which stars Michael J. Fox as, McFly and Christopher Lloyd as Doc is what I like to call him, because that's what he's actually called in the movie. So yeah, Back to the Future follows a kid called McFly, who basically has a regular teenage life, but he's friends with this doctor who is basically obsessed with time travel, and he basically built his time traveling device, and when after testing it, Doc attempts to go back 35 years, but unfortunately, he is gunned down by terrorists, and Marty McFly is forced to take the time machine and go back and escape back in time through to where 1955, and yeah, that's when it all gets crazy. So what do I think of this film? Back to the Future is one of the coolest films I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. The effects are brilliant for 80s standards, especially seeing as how it came out way before stuff like Aliens, Predator, and the effects in both those films were great, but I thought the effects in this one I thought they were better. So yeah, the cast in this film is outstanding. Like I said, we've got Christopher Lloyd and Michael J. Fox starring as it. Well, admit, I don't actually know the names of the rest of the cast, but still, the cast is amazing. I mean, literally, very nearly everyone is an A-list actor, and yeah. The film, as far as plot goes, the film does a great job of literally making you hang on, like, making you root for Marty to actually, like, get back to his own time period and, like, not get stuck in 1955 forever, because the time machine who he acquired from Doc, is who I like to call him, is basically out of juice, so he can't use it anymore. So he has to. He goes to find Doc in his I think 40s or 50s or 60s, I don't know, and so the two of them basically work together to try and fix the time machine, while at the same time getting Marty's parents back together, because Marty basically accidentally splits his parents up before they actually first meet, and instead Marty is the one that his future mother ends up falling in love with. So it's really interesting, because Marty now has to fix everything, fix all the mistakes that he's made to get his parents back together, or else he and his brother and sister will be erased from existence. So yeah, that's basically all I can say. I literally just watched the film today, just to celebrate Back to the Future Day. So yeah, Back to the Future is one of the coolest films I've ever seen, like I said, and you should definitely give it a watch, even though it came out in the 80s, but still, I mean, the acting in this film is superb for 80s standards as well. I mean, I've seen some great acting for 80s standards, but this is the best I've seen in the film, not to mention the performances from Christopher Lloyd and Michael J. Fox in particular. Their performances are just amazing, especially Christopher Lloyd as Doc. I mean, he's a bit nuts around the edges, but you can just really get a feel for his character because of how well fleshed out he is, and also the time machine as well. And the time machine is literally, I think, one of the coolest pieces of machinery I've seen in a film. And I mean, I really like the way it works. I mean, they literally go into detail how the thing actually works. I mean, that's how much dedication they actually put into this film. And also the film is hilarious. I mean, the jokes in this film are really funny. I mean, when I saw this was also a comedy, I thought this was just going to be watching Alien Resurrection or Terminator 3 all over again. But all the jokes in this film managed to make me laugh my head off, even if it did come out in the 80s. And yeah, and the practical effects, not perfect, but again, they look brilliant. And yeah, so Back to the Future, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 10 out of 10. I mean, everything in about the film is just amazing. I mean, from the effects to the story. I mean, especially the ending. I mean, you're literally rooting for Marty to save Doc. I mean, especially that big twist in the ending, because like Doc actually when Doc actually gets gunned down. The big twist is that he's actually wearing his escape jacket, like a bulletproof vest, and survives. And Marty didn't actually have to go back in time to actually save him. But you'd think this is silly, but he actually, but then he reveals he actually read the letter that Marty gave him that would save his life in the future. And yeah, so it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool twist, even when Doc was so against disrupting the flow of time. So yeah, like I said, Back to the Future gets a 10 out of 10 from me. It is one of the best films I've ever seen in my life, and you guys should definitely watch it. It'll give you goosebumps, even if it's just a comedy. It's hilarious. It's awesome. I mean, heck, that skateboarding sequence, brilliantly crafted. I mean, yeah. So definitely give Back to the Future a watch, and yeah, this is to celebrate the anniversary of Back to the Future. October the 21st, 2015 is the day when Christopher Lloyd as Doc and Matt McFly traveled back forward in time to 2015 to save their kids from like really bad behavior, I guess. I mean, I haven't seen Back to the Future 2, but I promise you I will watch it, and even I am giving a review of this, and I'm going to deliver you a review of Back to the Future 2. I promise you that. So yeah, again, Back to the Future, 10 out of 10 from me. Coolest film I've ever seen, and I'll see you guys later on in a future video. So yeah, goodbye guys!